Hey everyone, hope you guys are all having a good day. I'm outside with Loki. I just want to give you guys a quick breakdown of what's going on with Bitcoin before the stream coming up here in the next few minutes. A few big things here, a few small things. The dollar index continues to go higher here day after day after day. We've cooled off a little bit, which means maybe Bitcoin may cool off a little bit here as well. In the short term, you do see Bitcoin after this morning's drop kind of finding a little bit more support here. And so I did do another dollar cost average today. I don't think I'm going to be doing another one, at least until next Tuesday, right before the CPI data comes out, and of course right before that PPI data comes out. That is going to be a nuclear explosion upon Bitcoin in a good way or a bad way. There's going to be a lot of momentum changing based off of that news. And even let's say Bitcoin is going down next week, that is the one thing that can change Bitcoin from being bearish to bullish with one single announcement. One big move would happen after that, which would definitely send Bitcoin up to all-time highs later on in April. The rest of the market is kind of spooked out right now. There was some Israel news, there's some Russia news with pipelines getting exploded or something like that, and that's going to raise energy prices going up because now India can't get as much cheap gas, China can't get as much cheap gas. They're going to go to other parts of the market. That's going to drive price up. That drives inflation up, and this is kind of what we're seeing happening. The world's on fire, and it's getting a little bit more difficult to make some money here. Now, as far as the channel is concerned, I did finally get a confirmation with Blowfin about sponsoring them sponsor the channel. I tested them out. I like them, but I told you guys I was going to put a couple $1,000s into the account. They put money in the account for me, so it will not be my money. I just want you guys to be aware of this ahead of time. I'll mention this on the stream most likely too, if somebody reminds me. Sometimes I'm a little bit more forgetful here. But the big thing is they gave me $4,000 to trade. I told them I was going to put $4,000 on there, but they have these weird rules attached to it, which is why I was trying to put my own money on there. I can only hold the $4,000, I believe, for 2 months or something like that. So that means it won't be something of a longer term trade. It means that I'm going to be buying up some cryptocurrency this week and next week, and then we're just going to hold for 2 months and kind of see where it goes. And then if it does well, we'll be happy. If it doesn't, no harm done, I guess, because technically it's not my money. But I don't want you guys to follow those trades as much. Or if you guys are, you're holding it for a different period of time. More of like the fair desk ones where we're going to be holding for months and months and months. This one is going to be holding for, I guess, months and months, but like not months and months and months and months, if that makes sense here. So that's kind of the news going out for today. I am trying to buy up a little bit more of those meme tokens that have gone down a little bit more, like a Miro or a Baby Doge and stuff like that. I'm doing my normal dollar cost averaging on the higher market caps like a Shiba Inu or a Dogecoin, stuff like that. But honestly, at this point, it seems like the market is just going to be volatile for the next few days, next few weeks maybe. I'm here for it. I'm going to be buying up, but I'm not buying every single day. I'm buying on these really catastrophic drops where Bitcoin's dropping down to 65,000, 64,000. When we have a big move like that, sure, I'll buy some up. Altcoins look like they want to bleed a little bit more. Bitcoin has a lot more support than a lot of these altcoins now because the altcoins, of course, ran up so fast. Typically, that means they're going to have to come down even more. And so that's why I'm just baby stepping my way into these dollar cost averages here. And of course, for my Bitcoin longs, I am still going to be holding those on for quite a bit more time. The only thing that'll probably shake those things off is something of a bad inflation report coming out next Wednesday and Thursday. Besides that, guys, I'm still optimistic about Bitcoin for the rest of the year. I know things are getting a little bit more bearish and so forth. I'm still looking at what's going on with the stock market. Stock market's coming back down today as well. So you're seeing a little bit of shakeout. Everybody's kind of getting nervous about what's going to be happening with the inflation numbers. At this point, though, I don't think we're going to be looking at too much of a surprise. The surprise is the part that may cause some, acid reflux or whatever you want to call it. That's what's going to make people uncomfortable here. Overall, though, a little bit dollar cost averaging. With this trade coming up over the next few days, we'll see and wait for that next big breakout. Right now, Bitcoin might have found a short-term floor for maybe the rest of the day. So I'll be closely watching to see if we actually do make another move down. But we've come down quite a bit in the last 2 days. Typically, we need to bounce. Then we're going to cool off a little bit. That bounce that we're looking at right now, it may last for 16 to 24 hours, hopefully. Maybe a little bit longer than that. But I'm still optimistic about where Bitcoin's going here. I know people are going to be kind of scared and so forth. What's going on right now, the halving, all that type of stuff. I'm just going to continue to hold, kind of weather the storm here. Sorry, I got this no gimbal thing and it's all over the place. But I'm just, okay, there we go. I'm just going to weather the storm here and just wait for things to get a little bit better. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below, and I'll also be going live here in a little bit as well, so you guys can always ask me those questions there. Thanks.